I'm W. Frickenstein. Welcome back to an episode of Allies in Depravity. I'm joined by my good buddy here, Brett, from that horror movie podcast.
Yeah, this is the third time in 4 weeks we've seen each other around this time on a Saturday. That
Yeah, how
don't
about
happen
it?
that much.
I know. How about it, man?
Yeah,
First,
kind
it
of
was
wild,
a
bud.
flashback weekend we went to. We had a blast there.
Yeah.
You could see our adventures on YouTube on the channel here. Then last week we got together for Fan Expo. Went and braved that experience. And
stories to last a lifetime, right?
yeah, for sure, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Moments to remember.
Oh yeah, bud.
Hey, what's up, Cody?
I was gonna bring it up on. I saw, you know how we're on the phones here. I was gonna bring it up to have an aside here to help out whatever we got to do here. So this will be fun. I'm looking forward to this, bud.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is good. This is gonna be a blast. And remember last night I'm telling you how I was finalizing my list finally. I still flip-flop a couple times throughout the day today, just thinking about stuff. Hey, what's up, Craig? Craig's in the chat. Craig and Cody. Feel like we're back at
Craig and Cody are in the chat?
Yeah, what was that brewery we went to? All the four of us together.
Oh, Pollyanna. The place starts with a P, Pollyanna. Yeah, Pollyanna.
Yeah. So it's the Pollyanna crew right now.
Yeah. Yeah, good to see you, Craig. Good to see you, Cody. Cody was in California not too long ago. Maybe he's still out that way. So
I don't know. Cody's all over the world, globetrotting.
He's all over the world. I was going to tell you, Bill, with this Kevin Smith stuff too. When you probably remember it because actually I rewatched it, and it was the first time I think you spoke to Darren live, like on a stream, like the pre-gaming when Pat and I and him did our favorite filmmakers, and I thought I would have had Kevin Smith on there, and I didn't. Kind of sucks, but
yeah,
he had to have been a runner-up.
The thing is you're thinking about he's like, even though he's one of our favorites, I know what you mean where he's kind of like an afterthought because most of his stuff is just zany, goofy comedies that you don't really, take serious. But then he does have some really serious movies, and even in those, like Clerks, Mallrats, there's a serious thread going through there, especially Chasing Amy. But it's just like, you just don't think of it right away, and then you go, wait a minute, what about fucking Kevin Smith? I love like all his movies. So
he's got a lot of heart, man. Like, we'll talk about these movies. Like, I thought about the 4:30 movie, and there's like did you watch the 22-minute documentary or like the making of, where he talks about like how he filmed that more from his experiences? Yeah, it just hit home. That movie hit home a lot. I was wondering, you and I were messaging back and forth with Sean Clark about the Kevin Smith movies, and I'm wondering if he saw 4:30 movie. A lot of people haven't seen that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I think at the time when I first saw it too, I asked you about it and you hadn't seen it yet. Maybe you did. Okay.
No, I hadn't. Yeah, good stuff. Did you rewatch that one too? You rewatched them all.
I rewatched every single one of them, and I've got them all stacked up next to me, and I'll show each one as we go through the list.
Yeah, I know, and I got my movies Best Buy Happy Meal.
Nice.
Dude,
what's the special toy inside? Is it a cow or is it a Buddy Christ?
I should have it in here from when it was still called Wizard World. I had Rosario Dawson sign the visor, the movie's visor. So yeah, you got the movie, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the movie's cup. God, that doesn't even. Cool. Oh, there it is. There's the logo, right? And oh man, look at that. The fun employee, right? That's what they call it. Oh,
I see Leanna's in the chat. She can put Guar on that name tag.
Oh my God, yeah. Zesty Brett and Bill in the house. You damn right, Leanna. Damn right. We're getting zesty. I think you and I got extra zesty. Oh, before I forget, Bill, it's downstairs now. It's downstairs.
Finally, Butthead has joined his companion.
Look at the freaking nose on this guy.
They look great, though. They look so good.
Oh, they look great. God, you and I were at that stand looking at them. I think Craig was with us and my buddy Dan. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, look at what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm buying these.
Oh man, I know. I like after the fact. You got those. I wish I would have got those Cheech and Chong ones because those were perfect too.
Oh, the Cheech one, even the Chong one, right?
Yeah, they were both
They're spot
perfect.
on. What?
You can't help but laugh at Cheech's face anyway. No matter what, he's just gonna smile and
Oh,
you start giggling.
absolutely. He's got that born in East LA look to him. Hey, what's your beverage
Yeah.
of choice? I know this is your channel. I'm sorry, I'm talking away.
No,
I don't
please,
mean to do
please,
that.
please, please do. Um, Today I got Munster Fest from Three Floyds.
So they're Oktoberfest. Okay, that's out.
Yes,
Well,
and it's different. It
almost all
seems
of
to
them are.
change every year. And the last couple of years, it was more like an IPA. This year, it's a lager. It tastes even different again. Each year, it's like a little different. So it says right on there now, lager. So I don't know. Pretty good though.
Mm, not bad. I since the subject matter is Kevin Smith, I grabbed the THC.
There you go. I had the
Just
same
had
thought,
to.
but I don't usually have those in the house. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. The wife was like, "Oh no, here we go." Oh God. Well,
uh,
was Clerks the first Kevin Smith movie you saw?
yes, because we
Hmm.
all right. I remember seeing we were in high school. I don't know if we were just out of high school, but we were near our old
Hmm.
high school, and the buses kept driving by. They had a big billboard on the side of all the buses, mall rats, and it looked all comic booky and stuff. I'm like, what is this mall rats thing I keep seeing? What the hell is this? So I did a little investigating and find out it's the second movie coming out from this up and coming blockbuster director Kevin Smith. He had this big hit movie last year that was a underground indie hit. So I'm like, oh well, like that Mallrats thing looks kind of cool. Why don't we check out this Clerks movie? I remember we rented it
Hmm.
over at Craig's. He had an apartment at the time, and we went over and watched it there, and it was just like, just like holy shit, had never seen anything like that before. This blew our minds. Jay and Silent Bob were the best guys in the movie right off the bat. Like man, I want to see a whole movie with these guys. Little did we know, they'd be around forever. But yeah, that was the first one I did
When
see. Yeah, Clerks.
when you work with the public, I think the movie gets appreciated even more. I think you know what I mean. It's just
Oh yeah,
if you've
oh
had to
yeah.
do customer service or if you had to,
Mhm.
and you don't have to, but I think you appreciate it even more. Maybe.
Yeah,
So
it's like my wife's favorite scene, parts is like when they're showing the customers in the store because she works in the grocery store here, and like can you tell me where the batteries are? And there's like arrows pointing everywhere to the battery section right behind her, shit
mhm.
like that. The stupidest questions.
Yeah, that's right at the beginning, right? Like I think that I knew right away I was going to like the movie when the Chili's gum rep has got all the people that were smoking throwing cigarettes at him, right? And then after the chaos ends, what happens? The one guy asks for cigarettes.
Yeah, wasn't that his buddy
Oh,
Walt Flanagan in a wig?
that's one of what, three or four characters that guy plays, Walt
He
Flanagan.
was the egg guy. Yeah. All right, let's save it. Let's
Let's
for our
go.
ranking because we'll be
Yes.
talking about these movies. So here's the section that we call rank. This episode we're going to be ranking the films of Kevin Smith. He has 15
Hmm.
movies. Technically 16. They count that Kilroy was here or whatever as one of his films because he did write and direct it, but
Hmm.
I never seen it. It wasn't a feature film. It's like an hour long. It's made for like an NFT or something like that. I never even saw it myself. I don't think you've seen it or have you watched it?
No, no, not at
No.
all.
So that one's not on the list. We're not counting it. We're just counting his 15 feature length films that he directed. And
Yeah,
you're the
this will
guest,
be.
so I will let you start with your 15th whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna probably get you thrown off right away here because I didn't like the movie at all. I'm happy he took his take on horror, but I am not a Tusk fan. Tusk. I
I
Michael
tell you.
Parks, good actor. Justin Long, he's either you really like him in movies or you really freaking hate him in movies, and I don't know where you put him in this movie. But yeah, I was happy Kevin Smith took a tackle at horror. It was his thing. I hope he goes back to it because this was early A24 production, so
Yeah.
this must have been one of their earlier runs.
I
So
am one of the very earliest, I believe. That's probably why they took
yeah,
a risk on it.
Yeah. Tusk number 15, and I'm sorry if that disappoints you.
No, I get it. I get it because that movie is very weird. It's a very unique film. I mean, that unique is the best way I could describe it. It's weird.
Mhm.
But it has. I get why people wouldn't like it, and I get why people do like it. So yeah, I can understand why it's your 15th. I get it.
Yeah, baby. Shake and bake.
All right,
Bill's
my
looking for
number
his stuff.
15. I got all kinds of shit all over the place, man. I got my cooler over here. Got a stack of DVDs and Blu-rays here. I got my notes. I got my cards. I got my beers. So my number 15 is from 2010. It's the only movie that he did not write that he directed, and that's Cop Out. Bruce Willis and Tracy Morgan.
You and I talked about Evening with Kevin Smith, those specials, and I'm glad you've seen those. One of those talks about working with Bruce Willis and how much of a trip it was for him. So yeah,
Oh, geez. Trip is an
yeah.
understatement.
Well, and we feel for Bruce Willis now, though.
Well,
It's a
yeah,
rough way
yeah,
he's got it
yeah.
right now.
Right, right. Wouldn't wish
Oh,
that on anybody.
so so we're at number 14, right?
Well, hold
Okay.
on one
This.
second because we're
Oh,
jumping too far ahead. With
oh,
each movie, you
oh.
listed your
Sorry.
favorite. We're supposed to list our favorite character, and then our favorite. Kevin
Yep.
Smith has a very good habit of having side characters. What I mean by side character is someone who just pops in for one or two scenes. You're usually like a cameo or something like that, but sometimes it's a character that just leaves a lasting impression. Like, wow, that guy was great, and he's
Mhm.
only in like one scene. He might reappear again here, once or twice here or there, But so we're gonna list our favorite character in a movie because when we did all the bands, we did their albums, we did our favorite song. So we'll do our favorite character
Mhm.
and then our favorite side character. So I'll let you go back to Tusk and if you even have any.
No, I did. I did. Side character, like you and I were discussing, it might be more of a more pivotal character, but yeah. So my favorite character, Michael Parks, is really good as the disturbing old man that's
Oh
just
yeah.
obsessed with walruses, right? And just
Oh man.
uh, he's a Tarantino regular, if I recall, right? Yeah, he's been in a handful of Tarantino films.
Yeah, some of the later
And,
Tarantino things. From Dust Till Dawn was the
and
first
he
one.
he just passed, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
maybe
recent,
I'm mistaken.
within the last few years he did, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then my side character, and it's a little bit more of a character, but Johnny Depp is a Guy
hmm
Lapointe, I think's his name.
hmm hmm
Yeah, Johnny Depp is just so random in this movie. It's just
So random. And I think originally he wasn't even like I don't know if he wasn't credited in the beginning or what it was, but it was kind of one of those things where you didn't know it was him. You know what I mean? He's in the heavy makeup and all that stuff.
heavy
And I
makeup.
remember watching it
Yeah.
and I'm like, man, that guy looks weird. He looks like he's not a real guy. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wait a minute. And then I
Mhm.
found out Bruce Willis is in the movie, or not Bruce Willis, Johnny Depp. I'm like, Johnny, that had to be Johnny Depp. And sure enough, it was.
Oh my god! And I after watching a few scenes of the again too, I'm really can't wait to see his Scrooge. Right? The preview debuted at San Diego Comic Con. His Ebenezer Scrooge. So we'll see how that goes.
Who's playing Ebenezer Scrooge?
Oh, you didn't know that? Johnny Depp? Haven't you seen
Oh,
his
no, I didn't. No,
yeah.
I didn't even know
Oh,
that.
check out the you would think that Tim Burton's directing it the way it looks,
Yeah.
but it's somebody else. But
Pretty
yeah,
much you see Johnny Depp
it
in anything
looks
now, and you just think that Tim Burton directed it.
yeah. So okay, so you got your characters you gotta go with then, right?
Yeah, so my characters in Cop Out where my favorite character was Paul, Tracy Morgan. I mean, it just see. Don't get me wrong. I put Cop Out as my number 15. Doesn't mean I don't like the movie. It's actually a
Of
decent
course.
movie. It's the least Kevin Smithy of all the Kevin Smith movies. It doesn't feel like a Kevin Smith movie. Here and there it does. Like you hear the score and it kind of has like that mock Axel Foley music to it. You know what I mean? Where it's like trying really hard to be that with the synth and all that. So I love that. That seems like a Kevin Smith thing to do. But overall, it's just like not really his. It doesn't feel like a Kevin Smith
Forte.
movie. Yeah.
It's not
So
his I think it was
Tracy
his
Morgan.
big studio.
Tracy Morgan, it's hard to not like him in anything. Just his delivery with hey, the way he talks, and I just love Tracy Morgan. And then my favorite side
Yep.
character in this movie, holy shit, she's barely in the movie for one scene, I think. The character's name is Laura, but it's played by Susie Essman. She's the one that they go, there's someone in your house. They're outside. And she's like, what? And she whips a giant gun out of her purse. I go in and kill it. And she won't swear because she's got a kid. Let me go shoot these effing a-holes, like. And it's funny because I'm used to her from Curb Your Enthusiasm, where she's got the foulest mouth in the world, constantly telling Larry David to fuck himself, fuck off, you bald-headed fuck. And here she's like not swearing. She's like just saying a and, oh, man. And they're like, no, they're pleading with her. Don't go in there, man. We have this. Just sit. She's like, oh, no, if these are taking my shit, and then she finally does go in there when they go in and they're trying to arrest the guy. She comes blasting in with her gun,
Yeah.
It's just I was rolling when that scene came on. That was my favorite part of the movie.
It's quite the random scene, right?
Yeah. Before we go on, let me check the chat real quick.
God.
It's kind of going nuts here.
Yeah, Leanna, Bruce Willis, right? I've got it up here too, Bill. So whatever you want me to do to help you, I can. Here,
Mexa Honey, love that shirt. Who Brett's or mine? I got the Dawn of the Dead rocking
maybe
here.
Yours.
What you
I just got my microphone because I know my microphone. This is a microphone shirt.
Probably mine.
Yeah.
I love microphone though. Great beer, great brewery. I worked in a farm. We joked about making a Clerks on it. Yeah, stories. Yeah, I imagine, Leanna, you have plenty of stories.
I couldn't find my Clerks shirt. I have one.
I wish I had my Rats originally released to the video store. Too young. Yeah, I get it. Tusk 15. And you host a horror podcast?
Yeah. Who is that? Is that Adam? Is that who I see there?
Yeah, that's Adam. I didn't see it. I don't know, Adam, were you at Flashback this year? I usually run into you every year there, and I didn't see you this year. I missed a lot of people this year, though. And it's weird because I actually stayed at the hotel all 3 days this year. So I didn't even leave or go home or go anywhere. I was there, and I missed a bunch of people this year.
You were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time. A lot of fun. Looking forward to it again next year, of course.
Oh, God, I look forward to it every year. It's like the highlight of the summer every year.
It was a lot better last week, though. Last week was just exhausting.
What's up, IP Freely? Joey,
IP Freely.
Long time no see. Thanks for joining in. Joey Colorado.
Hey, Joey.
In the chat.
Happy Saturday. Yeah. Speaking of cons, I wanted to bring this up to you. This Kevin Smith, this is really he was one of the main reasons how I started going to cons, because he would be at Wizard World almost every year for a while. And that was when autographs were free. Pictures were free way back then. So yeah, he was one of the first famous people I ever met at a con. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I'd like to meet him. They've been doing that Chronicon here the last couple of years. I don't even know. I haven't heard if there's one going on this year or not.
I looked it up when we've been doing this, and it doesn't look like it. I know they had one last year. Did they do one before that too? I didn't realize
they did. Last year was the
second
one. Last year was the second one, and last year they did a Mallrats reunion where they had a bunch of people there. I wish I really could have gone, man. I think Michael Rooker was even there.
Yeah, from Chicago. Makes sense, right? So yeah.
So all right, well, let's move on. We got the big list here.
Yeah, let's keep going because otherwise we'll be going for a bit.
You're number
14. Yeah, this kind of ties into Tusk in a way. It ties in, and it's Yoga Hosers. Kevin Smith's daughter. I think she's pretty damn funny in a lot of stuff she's done with her dad, and it's Johnny Depp's daughter. And I did really go back and research a little bit how this kind of, obviously this ties into a little bit of Tusk. You got them because they were kind of in that, and this is kind of much more kid friendly movie. It's only PG-13, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this the daughters, they're pretty damn good. They have great chemistry with each other, but it's not one that I can repeat watch that often. That's all. So yeah, I've seen it. I've only seen it once in its entirety.
That's my number 14 as well.
There you go. Okay, so we match. It's a match, 14. Our first match. Okay, I'm going to put a star, or I'm going to put an M for match.
And they got such good chemistry because they grew up together. They're best friends in real life. They live like down the street from each other. So That's why it was basically is a spinoff of Tusk, because they were in Tusk, just for that one scene. And I remember
Hmm.
seeing Kevin Smith talk about that and go, he just like, it was so cool seeing, he's always seen them two together his whole life. They're best friends. And he's like, I put them in the scene and they were just great on film. And he's like, man, I think I could spin a whole thing off with just them. So he's like, how cool would that be to write a movie for my daughter? So he went ahead and did that. And I mean, had a lot of fun with it. It is a zany movie. It is, I mean, zany's not even the right word. It's just out there, man. It's another one of those out there Kevin Smith movies. But yeah, 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Yeah, it's not. That was only I think the second time I had ever seen it when I just rewatched it, and yeah, it's it's okay. It has its moments. Who's your favorite character?
It's definitely Harley Quinn Smith. I think she steals a lot of the stuff that she's been in. Like when we'll talk more about James Silent Bob reboot. That's where a lot of stuff hits with me. But that's my favorite character. And side character, and he worked with him a couple times. Is the Sixth Sense kid Haley Joel Osment as Adrian? Yeah, kid, his name's Adrian in the film. Just
The Nazi
yeah, I
guy.
don't know. Yeah, yes, yeah. It's I don't know. I just this one I couldn't watch again. It just didn't connect with me. I've seen Tusk more than I've seen this one, but I only watched Tusk because it was a horror movie, so I wanted to give it
Mhm.
another chance.
Yeah.
Out there, Adam. I did watch it more than once. Yes.
So
So
okay,
you
well
got your characters too?
my favorite character is Andronicus Arcane, who was played by Jeff Garman. He was like the head Nazi guy that they buried or whatever. His body was there and he
Yeah.
was frozen or whatever the hell, and he woke up through the noise. He's the one who built the Bratzies. Yeah, just once that guy came on screen, man, just all the impressions. He started doing Sly Stallone, and he's doing all these impressions, and he sounded great with each one. And I'm just sitting there cracking up. I
Yep.
got some of the most laughs of the movie just in the scenes he was in. He wasn't really in it a whole lot. It was
Yep.
just towards the end, but they did mention him and show photos of him throughout. So I was just like, it's hard for me to pick a character and a side character in this one because there's not really too many side characters where they just hop in here and there. But I do I'm
Hmm.
considering him my favorite side character was the drummer in their band, Adam Brody. Um, he was he's only in a couple scenes. In both scenes, I was fucking cracking up and laughing. So I'm like, I think that guy's got to be my favorite side character. Like I can't remember offhand like the shit he said, but I just remember like, and he was playing the drums, and then he went off like super hardcore at that part, and just kept going and playing. Yeah, so those are my two
Oh
favorite
my
characters.
God.
Yoga hosers.
Was Yoga Hosers? Was it the Saban Films or the company that did the Power Rangers? Or
I
do you
think
have
so.
that DVD there in
Saban or
front of you?
Sabins. Yeah, I think so.
Saban. Okay.
I think so. Pretty sure that's
You
who
know what's
did that.
funny? I figured after you and I've only ranked two movies so far, right? So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard that there's going to be any Jay and Silent Bob films this far back, right? So we got to keep
Not
going to get to the Jay
not
and
this
Silent
low,
Bob
not
movies.
yet. No.
Yeah. Okay, so we're at 13, right?
Yep. Number 13.
Now, just like with Tusk, this was another different avenue that Kevin Smith went on that he hadn't done before, and that's Red State. John Goodman, just a real rough movie to watch.
Hmm.
It's another one, and I apologize. Some of these later ones, Bill, I did not get to rewatch, but
Hmm.
I remember seeing this, and I was like, wow, this is a Kevin Smith movie. There's some crazy violence in it. There's guns. There's action.
Yep.
You got a lot of people in this movie too that like a lot of people like he likes to use some of the same people in his films, right?
Oh,
This
totally.
one there's a lot of people that he hadn't worked with before. So
Right.
this was an interesting take. And I know you said you rewatched all of them. This was the
Hmm.
one I really regret not rewatching because I do remember saying, "Wow, this is a Kevin Smith movie." this
Yeah.
is
Right. For sure.
this is a different lane for him. So, yeah, Red State for me, number 13.
Yeah. So Red State was his movie right after Cop Out, and I think that's why what it was all right. I'm going to return to writing my own movies. Screw this. And Cop Out did bad. Like as far as reviews and stuff. I remember like he didn't. it didn't do him any favors. You know what I mean? He didn't have a good time making it. It
Right.
seemed like so. So this was like his way of going. All right, I'm taking control again. I'm doing it, but it's not what you expect. You know, it's a much harder film than everything. Everything up to this point was pretty much comedy. There's some drama thrown in there, but you know, this was like hardcore. You know, and yeah. So that's probably what it was like. And that was the first movie he also took out on tour. You know, and showed it in theaters and where he comes out and does the Q&A and all that. That was the first one he did that for. Was Red State.
That's right. This one,
Yeah.
okay. I'm looking at the cast here again. So yeah, this was Michael Parks was in this as well. There's a lot of people in this like that you'll recognize from other things and wow.
Yeah, it was the first time he worked with Michael Parks, and then he had him back for his next movie, Tusk.
Tusk.
Yeah, you're not your favorite. All right, so
I'm
my
sorry.
number 13.
I'm sorry.
Hey, everyone likes what they like. That's why we're doing this. See where
That's
we're,
right.
we're correct on yoga hosers. All right, my number 13. Wait, did you give your favorite characters?
Oh, I didn't know if we were gonna do them back. That's right, back to back. So favorite characters, where are we? Red State. Yeah, favorite easily. Just because he kind of steals everything he's in. It's John Goodman. He plays Joseph Keenan, right?
Mm.
Is it? Yeah, Keenan. That's his name. And one I do remember because when I first started watching the show, this is the side character. I could not believe the character the mother of Travis is played by Anna Gunn from Breaking Bad fame, Walter White's wife. It's just out of nowhere she's in that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, Anna Gunn.
Yeah. When I saw her, I was like, who is that? I'm like, is that from Breaking Bad? And I had to look it up and just make sure because it's been years since I've seen Breaking Bad, but I watched them all and I love that show. But yeah.
She I really wish she would have done a bit more after. She's not really doing as much after Breaking Bad. It seems she's very good in what she's done.
All I remember her from is Breaking Bad, other than seeing her. And that's why I was like, who is that? Like she didn't just come to mind right away. You know, it was like, oh yeah, of course, that's who that is.
Yeah. Wow. Red State. Yeah. Just the crazy agenda of these kids in this movie. This is a wild movie. I'm sure. I can't wait to hear what you say when it comes up on your list. So, anyways.
All right. Moving
I'm
on
ready
to my
for
number
your
13.
13.
Zach and Miri make a porno.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good movie, but just not one of my favorites. I mean, just rewatched it, and I remember last time I saw it in the theater, and I liked it. Didn't love it, liked it, thought it was funny. Rewatched it on video when I got it. Again, thought the same. Actually, didn't like it as much, and then just on my most recent rewatch, I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's like it's got its moments. It's funny here and there, but overall, it was like I don't know. Just wasn't one of my favorite ones. It's not one I pull out on a regular basis. I said I hadn't seen it in years. So, I don't know. It's okay. It's all right. It's funny. It's just not one I go back to that often.
Yeah.
My favorite character in the movie is Delaney, Craig Robinson. I mean, just certain way he delivers things and says things cracks me up. Yeah. And then my favorite. It's hard. There's not really too many side characters in this movie. Like it's not like. You know, guys just popping up and calling someone finger cuffs and, you know, having a little story like that. It's not, this one doesn't really have that. So I just went with Jason Mewes' character, Lester, because he's like not in it as much as some of the other characters. But every time he's on screen, I'm cracking up, man. I mean, he's great in this movie.
And I think when a lot of people that think of him in this movie, isn't this like his first big full frontal nudity spot in this movie? And that,
I'm sure. It's not, is it his first or only?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because he's always doing the Buffalo Bill and the other ones.
Yeah, he's usually all tucked in.
He's all Buffalo Billing in the other ones. Oh my God. Yeah,
all right, let me check the chat here real quick.
I think it took. Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Brett.
No, I remember Zach and Mary making porno a lot because it was right around the time I got married. So it's just you always remember those movies around that time.
Well, yeah, I mean that's certain thing. That's why it's all subjective. It's like it always goes with that. You might have certain memories of when you've seen the movie. Something might have been going on in your life. Yeah, you know it's.
Yeah, The Blockbuster exclusive. I think I sent you a picture of this. It
Yeah,
was after I was
yeah.
out of Blockbuster too. Oh man.
And for a while, you couldn't even call it. Find the movie called that. It's just a Zack and Miri. It usually just says Zack and Miri. Doesn't even have the made a porno on the title most of the time.
Yeah, this one's got it for sure. So, how about that?
Wild Leanna
stuff.
says you're showing the nudes. You're showing the nudes.
What? Who is?
Leanna says he's showing the nudes, and you were the one just showing stuff. So I don't know. Red State is probably Kevin Smith's best shot film. He actually moved the camera for once. It also features the best performances he ever got out of a cast. It would be my number 2 on my list. Wow, that's pretty high.
That is pretty high. But you know what? That's all matter of opinion, Adam. Like I really can't see any non-Jay and Silent Bob movies being in probably my top 5 or even close to top 10. So
Michael Rooker gave Leanna PTSD from Henry. And he was great in it. He was fucking brutal.
That's why,
in that movie.
Leanna. That's why Pat and I just put the kibosh on never watching that for its anniversary.
Yeah, I agree, Adam. Zack and Miri was a decent film, not great. It tried too hard to be mainstream. Yeah, that is what it seemed like. It was trying to go a little too mainstream with all these different people that were in it, and like when they did all the cameos and stuff, people auditioning but I mean, again, I don't dislike it. It's fine. It's just it's not great in my opinion. All right, we'll move on to your number 12.
Number 12. This is where cop out falls for me. You hit the nail on the head, though. If there's any positive thing, and some people might find it annoying, but Tracy Morgan is really funny in this movie. He's funny in a lot of the things he does.
Oh,
There's a lot of people in this movie, too, right? Like, it's just Kevin Smith's able to just get these people, and people want to work with him, right? So they'll just come in and they'll just drop in for a quick scene. It's kind of like become his shtick with these people. A lot of these actors.
Yeah, because it seems like he's a real fun guy to work with because no one's ever really complaining about him, and they always seem to be having fun with him. You watch, he's one of my favorite guys to watch the behind the scenes stuff on the movies he does because it just seems like everyone's having a blast. It's not like he's taking shit seriously, but not so serious. He knows this is make believe. We get to have a great time at work every day. Let's have fun, So it's a great attitude on set and stuff.
I think you just said something there, and I think it's on the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back bonus features, like where he's got Quentin Tarantino and he's got Robert Rodriguez, and I forgot somebody else at the house, and he's showing them the movie and they're talking about it. It was like on one of the documentaries. I thought that was so damn cool. It's just random people that like he's wanted to have watch the movie or he's friends with. I thought that was so damn cool. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So number 12 here for cop out for me. Favorite characters, but easily Paul, played by Tracy Morgan. But I gotta tell you, Dave, played by Sean William Scott in this movie. He's my side character in this.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's a guy almost in everything. I like him in almost everything. The movie might not be great, but everything he's in, like this, like when he's a good side character in Old School. Like if we had to do a side character in Old School, he might be the good side character in Old School.
He would
just
probably
took one
be
in the
my
jugular.
Side character. Look, you get
the mullet and everything.
He hits the side of the truck. Little tiny horses.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You got the mullet.
So good. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, you don't really see that guy in so many things anymore. That's like we're just saying that recently. Like, he used to be in like everything, and you rarely see him in stuff anymore.
They were talking about him on the radio. He did the Lethal Weapon TV show, which was like they brought him aboard when they. I don't know if they killed off the Riggs character. They killed off one of the main 2 characters, and they brought somebody completely new for a season or 2, which is like so weird. They were talking about it on, like I said, on the radio.
I didn't even remember there was a Lethal Weapon show. Yeah, I never watched it.
Oh, it was on Fox. I remember it. Yeah. Yeah, pretty brutal. Pretty brutal, buddy.
All righty.
Okay,
moving
so
on to my number 12. My number 12 is going to be Clerks 3.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
you got your Clerks 3. I got mine.
it's a good movie. I like it, but it's a little too. I don't know. It's fun. It's nostalgic. So, the people they brought back from the original Clerks and stuff, but it's almost. I don't know. It just it's weird seeing like them making Clerks. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's fun, but it's not high on my list. It's kind of seemed like you've seen it all before. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know.
Yeah,
It just didn't seem like new or fresh to me. It was like retreading old material, and he just did that with Jay and Silent Bob reboot. So then his next movie was doing it again, but even more of it. It was like I don't know. It's kind of like
I had to like it, but you're right. There wasn't nothing really new there, and there was another twist upon what happens with some of the characters. But I gotta tell you,
yeah,
man, like Clerks 2 just ended just right with that whole
hmm
storyline with all that with those characters. So you could have just
yep,
ended it there, but hey, you know what? Money,
yeah,
business. Kevin Smith likes
yeah.
making movies. What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
like I said, I mean, it was it's all from his heart attack. He had the heart attack, and then he made that into a movie, But then he used the clerk's characters because that was technically he was the clerk. So yeah, I get it, but I don't know. It's just like it just seemed like we're treading maybe if it didn't come out right after Jay and Silent Bob reboot just came out, where you already just kind of did that kind of thing, and maybe I would have liked it more. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I like it. It's number 12, so it's not like at the bottom of my list, but just not one
Yeah,
I've been to watch that often.
and most of these, I think you said it right. And Pat and I say it about even all the Halloween movies. We find something that we like about all the movies, and I think Kevin Smith's
Yeah,
movies do that. There's always
yeah,
something that you can enjoy with these movies.
yeah, for sure. He
So,
doesn't have one movie that I'm like, oh, that sucked. I'll never watch that again. There's not one. They're all entertaining in their own way.
mhm.
So my favorite
Okay,
characters in that
so
movie are I actually like Elias a lot in this one. How each time you see him, he's in a different costume. And he was like all holy roller in the first movie, and he's all like evil in this one. He's got the makeup on and shit. He's gained a lot of weight.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Each
Oh,
time he came on screen, I just was cracking up more and more. And then his little sidekick, the kid from 4:30 movie, was like his little sidekick, his crony. Like he had it's like how he was trying to
that's
be
the yeah, that
Randall's
was him
crony.
younger.
What's that?
That was him younger. That's right. That was him
Yeah, yeah.
younger. That's right.
That's actually his daughter Harley Quinn's
Oh
like
my god.
boyfriend or fiance or whatever. They've been together for many years now.
Wow, okay. Interesting. Okay. So
And then
what are
my
we at?
favorite
We're at
side
number what?
character. Well, I got my side character.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know, just Justin Long, the shaving nurse. And he's got to shave him for surgery, and just a little conversation there. It was, I don't know, it's Justin Long is great in a lot of things, but sometimes he'll play a character in some of these movies that's like, I don't know, he overdoes it. So I just like this character in this one. It was like right where it needed to be.
He's been in so many things, right? Recently, it seems I always go back to Barbarian with him. He's
Dude, I
such a
love him in
sleazebag in that
Barbarian.
movie.
I love him in Barbarian, man. That's
Yeah.
probably one of my that one and Jeepers Creepers are probably my two favorite that he was in. Jeepers Creepers, though, you can tell he's green. He's still
Waiting.
new. Waiting, yeah, Waiting is great too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
waiting.
okay. I just rewatched
Waiting
that
could
after many years. That
waiting
was
could
great.
fit in a Kevin Smith movie. Waiting could
Yeah,
fit with these Kevin Smith movies.
yeah,
Waiting's awesome.
totally. Yeah, I love
Waiting
Waiting. I just
is so.
revisited that recently. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, so good.
Yeah, exactly, Adam. Every joke in Clerks 3 is all directly titled from those, but behind the scenes stories. So I felt like I already seen the film when I was watching it. Exactly. Dante, I also felt deserved a happy ending. Yeah, exactly. It was like, yeah, again, good movie, well written, but you've seen it already. There's nothing really fresh about it, and yeah, it ends on a sour note. So
I like how they kind of like loosely revisit the alternate ending to the original movie with the guy killing him, shooting him.
well, that's what it was. Yeah, I think that's the whole reason he did it. Like this time, I will kill him off. Like yeah, you corrected that mistake the first time. Now you did it this time. I get it, but it's like,
Yeah. Oh my god.
yes, waiting is great.
So we're at what?
We're at number
Number
11. You're
11,
number
right?
11. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Now this you and I we could talk about this for a while. This was talked about a lot because it didn't do well, and it was like right around after the first big break of Jane Silent Bob. This is where Jersey Girl falls into play for me. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, their first time together, right? Their first relationship together.
Believe
But
so.
this movie's got a lot of heart to it, though. There's no doubt about it. This is a different film for Kevin Smith to make. George Carlin as his dad. God, he's so good in this. Oh
Yes.
God. It's if I do recall, no, they kind of in the trailer you do figure that that J Lo, spoiler alert, does pass at the beginning of this movie. Spoiler alert. So
I started to say spoiler alert when the movie was made in what 2004 or something like that.
2004. Do you own this movie?
I own them all.
Uh-oh.
It is 2004. Wow.
Oh,
Good
you do,
guess.
but so this was right after Jane Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jersey Girl. Remember, it did not do well, man. Right? Like nobody went to go see it.
No, and I never understood it because I was always a fan of this movie.
Yeah, a lot of heart to it. So yeah, number 11. That's Jersey Girl. Now the characters here. Where do I have this here? I've kind of lost track of where I was on my notes here. Oh, favorite. Yeah, Bart, George Carlin. He's just he steals it here. But side character who's a side character in a lot of movies, and we've talked about some of the movies he was in with Kevin Smith, is Greenie, played by Stephen Root. Stephen Root's one of those guys you could put in this category all the time. You know what's funny, Bill? A lot of people are talking about Stephen Root, and they talk about all these other movies, but nobody, like, come on, he's Milton in Office Space. That's a big freaking part now.
No.
It's
and
huge.
he's great in everything. Like, did you watch the show Barry with Bill Hader?
He was so good as his boss. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
he was so good.
Or not his boss, like his
Or that
protector
show.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
series, man.
Oh, and
great series.
And I don't think you probably don't. I believe you don't have Apple TV, but he's in that show Widow's
No.
Bay that everybody's talking about. And I haven't finished him, but he's in that. He's got a big part in that show.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that. Like I said, once Ted Lasso season wraps up, then I'm gonna get Apple TV for like a month or whatever and binge watch everything on there. The Monarch show, the Cape Fear, all that stuff, And then cancel
Cape Fear, yeah, and then then you'll watch, Widow's Bay, of course, Widow's Bay. So,
The Great Doohan. Okay, what up, Bill? I told you I'd show up. From your name, I'm not sure who you are. Elaborate more. I don't know who the Great Doohan is.
Was that somebody you met today at Sound Growler? Maybe
it could be. It could be. We went to Flashback Weekend and we went to Fan Expo. I had a stack of stickers with the QR code for the channel, and handed out some, not as many as I expected to hand out. I handed out more today at Sound Growler, and people were already subscribing to the channel before I left the building. Hey, I just subscribed to you. Like, oh, wow, cool, thanks a lot. So I only went there for an hour, and it's like,
were you,
Mike? Okay, Mike, good to see you. Cool. You did say you were gonna hop in. Good to see you, man. Twice in one day.
Did you at least? You had a beer at Sound Growler, right? Or that'd be silly if you didn't.
I only had a chance to have one. Yeah, it went by so quick. I was talking to so many people. I didn't expect to be having so much. I expect to walk in and just kind of film everything. And from the second I walked in, I'm talking to people, at their booths, artists and stuff selling their stuff. I actually bought a couple things from there today. I got a T-shirt for my wife. I got another little arts and crafting, but this was cool. I got this to hang in our room. Check this out.
Oh, that's cool. That's really
like 3D
cool. Is that kind of like 3D like in there? Yeah.
See, it's like 3D.
Oh, you can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell. That's awesome.
I locked eyes with it immediately, and I was like, oh, man. And I told her, I says, hey, how much? She told me it was only like $35. And I was like, hey, if I buy that, could you hang on to it for me here? Because I just got here. I kind of want to make my way around. She's like, no problem. So because I was looking at it, and the woman next to me that was talking to me was like, you better grab it, because I was just about to grab that same thing. I'm like, all right, it's sold. Let me take it before someone else tries to buy it from me. I wish I remembered her name. I got her card somewhere.
Oh, absolutely.
If I find it, I'll post it in the description when this comes out. But yeah, a lot of great artists there today. It was good. And I had one beer. I only had one chance to have one beer, and it was I got fuck, what's their one called? It's like a blade, straight blade. Yeah,
Straight blade. No orange haze. No orange haze.
I'm
Orange
gonna get
haze
an
is
orange
one of
haze, and I
theirs.
saw they had straight blade on the menu, and that's usually the only time I have that is if I'm there in the tap room. So I'm like, yeah, give me a straight blade.
They're one of like the. I think you and I've talked about this when we've been there together. Like, they've got like 3 or 4 different types of Mexican lagers, and they change them all up completely so they're all different. Yeah, it's a good brewery. It's a good place.
Yeah, no, Leanna, someone else was selling it. It wasn't at the Mooch Berth. That's our merch booth, the Mooch Berth. I should get a sign
The
made. The
mooch.
Mooch Berth.
Leanna, did you finish Widow's Bay? I didn't know if you'd finished it. I know you'd said you were watching it. I've got to go back and finish it. All these other damn shows.
Okay, so did you did
I
your
not?
number 11?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Number 11 again was Jersey Girl. So.
Jersey Girl. That's right. Jersey Girl. Okay. Okay. By number 11, which is probably gonna be much higher on your list, Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it. When I originally saw the first Jay and Silent Bob movie, because like I said, I watched them in order as they came out. When each new movie came out, I went and saw Chasing Amy in the theater, Dogma in the theater, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back in the theater. Jay and Silent Bob at the time, Strike Back was my least favorite. I actually wasn't a fan of that movie the first time I saw it. And it's like with each watch, I liked it more and more and more to where it's much higher on my list these days. So when they had reboot, I was like, I don't know, is it going to be the same way? And it's actually the opposite. The first time I watched Reboot, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. This was my third time watching it now, and with each watch for me, it got a little less fun for me. So, both the Jay and Silent Bob movies did the opposite for me. The old one, I didn't like it. Now I like it. This one, I really liked it. Now it's like I don't dislike it. It's still higher on my list. It's 11. It's still fun. It's a blast. It's got its moments for sure, but I don't know. It's just not one I'm going to watch regularly.
The opening's
it's good
awesome.
though.
Sorry, I love that.
Though.
I told you, the opening is great. I love the opening to it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Finally get to bust these motherfuckers.
But my favorite character in this movie is definitely Fred Armisen, Merkin. They call it. They nickname him Merkin. Just he is fantastic in this movie. I love his fucking character. He's got hater tots. He's making a tater tots. He's got an oven right in his dashboard.
In his car.
He's the Uber driver, and he gives all his guests like tater tots. Calls them hater tots. Oh man. He is, and they get him high for the first time.
I'm sorry, I'm spoiling it when I get to that movie. It's my favorite character too, but you're hitting it because I laugh every time. He's got that tone when he's talking too.
Oh, he is hilarious.
He's getting arrested. The cops are chasing him.
What do they have? Like 3 or 4 of those giant, massive joints that they made with like their special secret weed that they made
in the tubes.
And he's saving them for special occasions. And like, you never got high before? Here, we're gonna give you one of these. And he's barely standing there holding it. He didn't even know they were smoking marijuana in the back seat. He didn't know the smell of it even.
Yeah, he did. That's marijuana.
Then here come the cops while they're in movies getting their food. Here come the cops and they arrest his ass on the lawn. So then he's gone for most of the movie. And he makes another appearance at the end where he catches up with them and he's throwing tater tots at him. He's on top of the car and he's throwing, and they're just standing there and they're like bouncing off of him like they ain't nothing. Take that. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, that part is good.
My side character in Reboot was when they finally get to Hollywood and they're in the reenactment of Jay and Silent Bob, or Blunt Man and Chronic, and then Alfred comes out and it's Tommy Chong. Hey man. Tommy Chong, because he's in the movie for like 3 lines or something like that, and I couldn't stop laughing. I forgot he was in it till I just rewatched it. Because he pops in, oh my God, he is so fucking funny.
Oh man, yeah, that's.
It's
like you said, he's.
Was I just doing Tommy Chong there, or was I doing Tommy Lee Wallace? Hey man. Where's my oatmeal?
Hey man, where's my oatmeal? Oh God, we got to see him last week. That was a trip. He's a good dude.
Yeah, you're
Real
right,
good
Adam.
dude. You got a
It
good
is a
picture
good
with him.
send off of the Kevin Smith, Skewniverse and everything. I really like the drama part with Jay finding his daughter and all that. That was really good. The first time I watched it, I was like, oh man, I was getting choked up watching it and stuff. Kevin Smith could write some really good drama stuff. He's a great writer. But yeah, it's just not one that I'm going to return to on a regular basis. It's the last one out of my top 10.
He's got
Top 10 there is
he's got a lot of heart. There's a lot of stuff in there. He's got a lot of things that he's doing that relate into his life, which is it's a nice way to show it, right? So
yeah. And like Adam
good
said
stuff.
too, if you didn't watch all the other movies, you'd be kind of lost with the jokes in this movie. You had to have seen,
Yeah.
there's the Marvel in him coming out with his connected universe and stuff. It's like you had to have seen it all to know what's going on, kind of. But at the same point, that was one of the really cool things about watching all these movies in a row. I saw a lot more jokes that I missed from other movies or cameos from other
Mm-hmm.
movies and things that just went over my head when you don't watch them back to back or in close proximity to each other. Like I noticed a lot more stuff in these movies. Like, hey, that's the guy that was in this movie. Oh, hey, she was in this one. Where before it's just like I didn't even recognize. It's like I hadn't seen them all.
Right.
Like this. Like I never watched them that close of a row together. So it did help with a lot of stuff. I noticed a lot of stuff in all of these movies that I hadn't seen ever in some of them.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff. So you did your favorite characters, your favorites
Yep.
inside character. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tommy Chung.
Okay. Time for number 10. Time to get people upset. I'm going to tell you why this is number 10. And if people are going to give me if they want to know why, I think it's because I don't know how many times a lot of his movies I think I rank his movies by rewatchability for me.
Yeah.
And number 10 is this movie that everybody seems to love, Chasing Amy. I just maybe it's the subject matter a little bit. Just
we might as well talk about
didn't go
it
for
together.
me.
My number 10 also.
It's a match. Oh, Bill, man, you
Match.
make me feel better that this is your number 10. This movie, when this came out, people thought this was like the end all be all. I'm like, dude, I think his first two movies were much better. So,
I saw it in the theater on opening day, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. Like I thought it was like a drama movie more than it was a comedy. It was like a drama with comedy in here, so it felt like a way different movie than Mallrats and Clerks. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was deep, and at that point, you didn't hear people talking about that kind of subject matter. You know what I mean? So it was like groundbreaking in a way.
That's shortly after that's when it started becoming a little bit more, I hate to say accepted, but like more it's more accepted as society and nobody should give a crap anymore. So but
I think that's kind of what took away the edge of it too, because it had an edge to it because it was groundbreaking for what its subject matter was. And now that it's just more regular in society and stuff, it doesn't have that edge anymore. It's kind of like some of the jokes kind of fall flat now, But I mean, I don't find it offensive or anything like that. It's just, I don't know. Mostly for me, it's Ben Affleck annoys me in that movie. Like just his character, just his delivery of everything.
He's doing stupid things and just like like he just doesn't know how to talk too well in that movie. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, because everyone else in it is fine, is great,
Honestly, and if we're going to talk about our favorite characters, I really think Lauren Adams, she's awesome. This is my Clerks in action figures. You've seen these. She signed it in purple at Days of the Dead a few years ago.
Nice.
I wish I had, Bill. I don't know if you bought any of these. I'm gonna try to go buy the other ones that I never got. You're gonna see more of these tonight. You're gonna see more of these. These are fun. So
show it all, man. Now's the time. This is the show to show all your Kevin Smith stuff.
Where's my Evening with Kevin Smith DVDs? Oh, we don't have to show them. Those are. I thought I brought them down.
Yeah, right. I see. Yeah, Adam says the same thing. If you asked 14 to 30-year-old Adam, I probably would have said it was his best film, Chasing Amy. Now that I'm pushing. evolved, maybe even regressed. It doesn't have the same appeal. Yeah, it was like I agree. It was much higher for many years. I regarded it as my number 3 Kevin Smith film, and just with each time I've seen it, and I hadn't seen it in a long time before I just watched it now, and it had already been falling in my list before that. And when I just watched it this last time, I was just kind of like, it doesn't hit me the same way anymore that it used to.
Yeah.
There is
Bill,
still nostalgia,
I think I showed this to
there
you
is
in
still nostalgia attached to it, like we talked about before, about times in your life when you saw it and this and that. So that's why it's still in my top 10. You know, it's still, I still hold it in, you know, high regard in some films. It still has that nostalgia. I remember seeing it the first time and how I felt watching it. So it's still, you know, up there. But
I didn't think I expected it to go in the direction it did. Oh, Jordan's here. Jordan!
Yeah. Jordan showed up.
I think
with his ninja swords.
I think I showed this to you in a chat once because when these first 3 movies came out, it's a hologram box because they were owned by different studios, the Jersey trilogy. I don't see it's so hard with the glare with the chrome.
Yeah,
but
so
like see
like
Clerks, Mallrats chasing
your
Amy.
Room.
yeah,
I kind of.
But yeah, Clerks, Mallrats chasing Amy. So he sold this box on his website so you could put his trilogy in there. I just thought this was so damn cool. God, this thing's over 25 years old, this box. So
that's cool. That
good
looks
stuff,
awesome.
buddy.
If I can see what it is, but just the way it's mirrored like that looks.
I think you got some animated.
This is,
you can see animated.
YouTube is bare bones. This is basic. This is as basic a podcast as you could have. I can only go up from here. Put it that way.
Hey, we'll get there. We'll get there, Leanna. We'll get there. I had something in my eye before I take my glasses off. Sorry. So, so if we're going to go back to our characters, right?
Yeah.
Chasing Amy. So, yeah. Where the hell did... I've lost track of my notes here. Here it is. Oh, yeah. Alyssa Jones, played by Joy Lauren Adams. I think she really steals the movie for me. And I think when we saw Mallrats, like when she first appears on screen of Mallrats, it's quite memorable. So, and Kevin Smith's ex-girlfriend, right? That was one of his previous girlfriends before he got married.
Yep.
Side character, the protester, Hooper Lamont, who we see again in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. The the protester, the African American protester. Oh God, played by it Dwight Ewell is his name? Oh God, he's pretty funny in that. He's just out of this world. So what's this? This isn't okay. That's not our message. Sorry, the messages. A whole bunch of things just popped up on my phone.
Oh,
so wow, that matched. I got to put an M for us.
Yeah, that's 2 now. My favorite characters are my favorite character in the movie is got to be Banky, Jason Lee. And he just cracks me up throughout this whole movie, you know. He's
got some good side comments.
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. He's going away for a weekend. He's got a whole briefcase full of porn. In case I'm in the mood for this, in case I'm in the mood for that. But
he had a good year because that was. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying it was his. It was a good year for him because he had done Almost Famous right around that time. So he was moving. He was moving on up. So your side character, I'm very sorry,
as much as you want, Brett. I do it to you and Pat all the time when I'm on your show. So feel free. It's your turn to do it to me. I welcome it.
You know what Pat says? Though Pat brings up a good point. It's like, Brett, I'd much rather have us talking than not talking. When it's silent, it's awkward. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my favorite side character, he's just credited as a little kid in the movie, but it's Ben Affleck's little brother, Casey Affleck, who makes a brief appearance when they're signing comics in the beginning, and the guy comes up, he goes, "Hey, wait, you're the inker. So what does that mean?" And Banky's like, "Oh, I draw the ink over what he draws in pencil and stuff. So you're just a tracer." And he's going back and forth about it. And then Casey Affleck,
tracer,
like, what do you think? What do you think? He just writes over it, and he's telling him, he's like, you're a tracer, man, and you don't want to give. So do you want me to sign it or not? He's like, no. I want the guy who actually drew it to sign it. They're like, yeah. So just had a brief little
The
interaction.
Tracer.
And when I watched it this last time, I didn't realize it was Casey Affleck before because I haven't seen the movie in so long. So I saw it, I'm like, hey, that's Casey Affleck. And it was just like, no, man, I don't want yours anymore. I want the guy who actually drew the comic. You know, it's like, it just cracked me up.
Tracer's a big part of that, right? You're a
Yeah.
tracer. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh
Tracer.
man.
So yeah, it's, we got another.
Oh, Jordan.
Yeah, yoga hosers that we got.
Jordan's not going to
chasing
make it for the after party.
Oh, Jordan. Oh, Jordan. All right. Well,
Oh,
moving on.
Jordan.
Your number 9.
Number 9, right? Yeah. Number 9. This is where Zach and Mira make a porno falls into place for me. Um, I really like everybody in this. Seth Rogen. I guess more recently he's hit or miss, but at the time he was kind of riding high a bit. Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Banks, is awesome.
Yeah.
She can do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
She's very funny and she can do some serious stuff. But yeah, it's not. It's good. I don't know how much repeat watch there is to it though for me, but that's where some of these land. Right, I can't. There's not too many times I can watch these movies over and over again. I own this movie. I think I've watched it twice. You know,
Yeah.
it's just not too much. And this movie's loaded with cameos too. I tell you, if you haven't seen all of Kevin Smith's movies, you just go to IMDb and just look at the cast. Look down the list of like all these people that pop up in his films.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Elizabeth Banks, she's definitely my favorite character in the movie. She's just she steals the scenes for me. And the side characters, Tracy Lords as Bubbles. Remember Bubbles chewing the gum and everything, right? I'm like, yeah, yep, yeah. You're gonna remember somebody like that, right? You're just gonna.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
So
Great
those are my
cast,
two
but
characters.
that's the same thing with Seth Rogen for me. When he was in this, he was still like the new funny man at the time. You know what I mean? And but after that, this movie is really started going downhill for me. I don't know. He just got annoying. That I don't know. Just after a while, he got really annoying to me, and I just like stopped liking him. So I expected to go back and be like, this movie. And again, I'm like, oh, see, this is when he was still like the new funny man, and I liked him better in this than a lot of things that came after it. So.
Did you not like Sausage Party, the animated movie, or
No,
no?
I
That
like
wasn't your
Sausage
cup of
Party.
tea.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it
he's
better
pretty
than
damn good at
people
it.
who took their kids and didn't pay attention that it's rated R and they expected it to be like a new Pixar film. They go to the movies and see that with their kids.
Oh, that made the news, right? Oh God, yeah. So Jordan's been drinking wine all day. It says here, Bill, all evening.
Yeah.
Been drinking wine all evening.
He says he needs to make a porno. He's thinking about starting an OnlyFans. It'll probably only cost me money rather than make me money, to be honest. Yeah. Well, Jordan, just remember, you said you've been drinking wine all day. Is it cherry wine? Because remember, you don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time. No. Just drink some cherry wine.
Jordan could go. He could go visit Toys R Us with Jeff and drink Old English in the morning if he's got to get up.
Yeah. Wait for the store to open with a big 40-ounce of Old English, and then go buy a copy of Death Wish at Toys R Us.
Go buy Death Wish at Toys R Us. Dude, I had to send something to him. Dude, I didn't have that on a bingo card. Somebody buying Death Wish on DVD at Toys R Us.
Yeah. Wait, what are you talking about, Brett? Jordan is with Jeff. They're always together. Remember, they just morph into each other?
Oh, you're totally right. Oh my God. I totally
Inside
forgot.
joke, people. Inside joke.
Yes, inside joke.
All
Okay,
right.
we'll be here until Christmas with you and me here.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna be dying here. So.
All right, my number. You did both characters? Yeah. No, wait, did you do your side character? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, no? I did. Bubbles.
Okay. Bubbles. Yeah, Bubbles. Okay. All right, my number 9. This is where Tusk comes in for me. I get why it's at the bottom of your list. It's a very weird movie. Very, very strange movie. But again, it's like it's played very straight. It's not a zany movie at all. it's meant to be a horror or at least a disturbing movie, even though it's based on a comical concept. Like Kevin Smith it was doing a podcast and they happened to read someone's story or something and they were high as fuck and they were just couldn't stop laughing at the concept. So he's like, I'm gonna make this my next movie. Fuck it. Like everyone's mad at me anyway. You know what the hell? Now's the time. And he did. He struck while it was still funny to him, and while it was. And I like it. It fluctuated on my list for years. When I first saw it, I was like, this is bizarre. But like each time I watch it, I appreciate it more and more. I mean, Michael Parks is just fantastic in it. Justin Long, even though you hate his character and you're kind of like not upset for him what happens, it's like, you know, he's such a dick. He played it very well. He played a good cocksucker, you know, a real good asshole. And then you watch him transform and you're just like, oh man, like, well, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. But at the same point, this is weird. This is bizarre. I mean, when, it's fucked up. And then he goes in the water and he sees like that it's happened to many other people before. There's all corpses of people that are sewn into like walruses and shit like that. It's like, dude, it is a fucked up movie, man. If no one's ever seen Tusk, at least watch it once.
You're wondering what's going on with him when he doesn't have his limbs anymore. You're like, what the hell? What's happening here?
I know, and like I said, it's played so straight, you know. And Michael Parks is having fun with it because, as you see, this isn't the first time he's done this. Who knows how many years he's been doing this? You know, how many people he's done this over the years. But yeah, it's just twisted, man. It is a twisted fucking movie, man. And I'm glad that it exists. It's like if anybody ever said, you know, hey, you want to see a real weird fucking movie, go watch Tusk. You know, because everybody in it's taking it serious too. You know, so yeah, it's good. It's good. So my favorite characters in Tusk are, I mean, Howard Howe. That's Michael Parks' character. I just think he's great in it. You know, and then remember he's like doing that flashback. He's telling that story. He's like, they're making fucking voices and shit. It's like, dude, you are a weird dude, man. So he's and then my side character in that is you said Guy Lapointe, Johnny Depp, because it's just it's bizarre.
Oh yeah,
he plays like a good detective. Just this, it's so weird, man. Everything about this movie is so weird.
Yeah,
it's all just feels off. You know, everything feels off.
Placement in certain things, right? It's just like, oh,
yeah. So that's probably why I like it so much, just because it's like. I can't compare any other movie to it. I can't say, oh, it's just like this movie or it's just like that movie. It does have elements of other movies, but it's not just like anything. It's off on its own. Tusk is its own thing, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So that's my number 9. Let's see here. Mike said the first time he ever saw Tusk, he was on shrooms. So he loved it. How does fucking Justin Long hook up with the hottest chicks in Hollywood? I don't get it. Hey, he's Justin Long. That's why.
Jordan, if you've seen this movie that we're talking about, his girlfriend in this movie, oh yeah, she's something. Anyways,
wow, Adam's got Tusk as number 4 on his list. Michael Parks gave a fantastic performance.
Wow, yeah,
solid performances all around. Love the bizarre, out there nature. The film, the film's plot, it is. It's so out there. It's very unique movie. I remember listening to the. Oh, you heard the podcast?
Yeah.
He says he heard the podcast that Tusk was conceived on for Smodcast.
Really?
Pretty cool.
Oh.
I think it's on the Blu-ray. Honestly, I think if you watch the special features, it might be on there, or at least the audio of it, or something.
Horror is probably something he can toy with again. Maybe he will. We'll see.
Well, we have another horror film on the list that I haven't touched yet. So.
Oh, that's right. That is a horror film
it's not
too.
Horror.
Yes.
It is pretty. There's just horrific stuff in it.
There's horrific stuff. Where are we at? We're at number 8.
Number 8. Yes.
Number 8. Yeah, this is where Clerks 3 falls in for me. I still do believe there's a lot of heart, but there was a lot of repeat. Yeah, they're filming the movie that they, pretty much they had made. I don't know. When they play hockey up on the roof at the beginning of the movie, I just caught this. That's like the smallest. hockey like space that they're playing in. It's like
Right.
10 by 10 almost. It's like a small little area. Oh, it's so good. Um, but I didn't expect the direction this took towards the end. I was happy it was
Yeah.
we're over and done with it. But uh, I love them bringing back these characters, though. I think that's what's so fun is to see every time they do something from the original movie. What are they going to do here? Are they just going to do the same exact thing? The milkmaids, like his mom, right?
Yeah.
Looking through all the milks.
Yeah. See, that was another thing I noticed
But
watching all these movies back to back that I hadn't noticed before. His mom is in much more movies than I noticed, before. And his sister and his
and,
brother.
and yeah, his mom. I think his mom. He just lost his mom within the last year or two, though. I do know
Yeah.
that. I think
I think
she
a
did
year ago. I
finally
think it was like
pass.
last December or something. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
But yeah, he takes care of his family. You can't complain. You can't say anything different about that. Hey, Clerks
He seems
3,
to take
though.
care of everyone
It
he
was
knows.
during the
Everyone he knows is in his movies.
Clerks 3. I believe I didn't see it. I think it was straight to video, wasn't it? I don't, or maybe it was limited release in theater. I
I
didn't see it in the
saw it on
theater.
video.
I went.
Yeah, I
It
didn't see it in the theater. No. If it
was like
was probably one of those
2022 or
things like
something like that.
usually that's how all his movies have been since Red State. He tours them and then he goes to the theater, he shows it, and that's
Yeah,
the only way you can watch it. It's not like not wide release in theaters. It's just if you got to go to the Kevin Smith show to see it.
see it now. Yeah, I got you here. So what are
What's
we
your
at?
favorite
Oh, I got to give you
characters?
my favorite character. Yeah, I think this was a good swan song for Dante. I thought this was. He's my favorite character in this one. He's like any of the other Clerk story ones. I can't really put him in here, but this was. This was good for him to be a part. Like I think maybe Clerks 2. I kind of felt that way about Randall and Clerks 2, or you could even do vice versa, like between Clerks 2 and 3, like your favorite character, because I think they're
All right.
both like they probably have their equal amount of fans.
Well,
Like
they're a
Randall, you
team.
just
They're
want
a
to kick the
duo.
shit
They're
out
like
of
Cheech and Chong,
sometimes.
Beavis and Butthead,
Yeah,
Randall and Dante.
yeah,
Jay and Silent Bob.
yeah. Dante's my favorite side character. I was happy to see the actress that played Veronica come back, and she's back. She's getting upset she had to audition for it, and then they go back in the
Yeah.
car, and Dante's trying to make her feel better and everything, and then she's like a divorced mom, right? She's like, "You want to fuck?"
Yeah.
They all come outside. Remember, they all come outside. They're all watching, like the fog, or like the windows are all
Yeah.
fumed up and everything.
Yeah. Elias.
Oh, hey. There's a lot of what's he say? There's a lot of fine women in this world, but not all of them bring you lasagna.
Yeah.
Veronica does.
That was his one thing at the end of Clerks that he said.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where Clerks 3 is. That's number 8.
And before we go on to the next one, I forgot to mention my favorite part. My favorite scene in Clerks 3 was at the end when because when the movie started, I'm like, come on, the fucking shutters don't open again. That was another thing that like irked me about the movie. Like, again, are you serious? And then like that joke had been done already a few times. And at the end, when Jay says, "Hey man, we've been jamming gum in that guy's locks every day for 30 years," I fucking lost it. Like, yes, they explained why the shutters are always down. It's
There's
just Jay and Silent Bob doing it all the
there's
time.
there's closure with that joke, right? There was
Yes, exactly.
great closure with
That was
that.
my favorite part of that movie was that you got closure for that joke, and it was Jay and Silent Bob all along. Yeah, it was great. Oh,
Oh, that
Jordan,
is
you and your
good.
happy
Oh man.
endings. All right, well then
Oh,
that takes me
does he say
to.
something about happy endings?
He said he
Okay.
deserves a happy ending.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Kevin Smith was hell bent on killing off Dante. Apparently, we're trying to do it since the first movie. And I like how oh, why is his name escaping right now? The actor who played Dante, Brian O'Halloran. In each movie after
Yeah.
that, he came back, but he always played a different Hicks. He's like Gil Hicks, and
Gil
I forget
Hicks.
what the other
Gil
the
Hicks.
reporter was something else Hicks, and
The
Jay
one
and
where
Silent
the
or
apes are eating
Dogma.
his brains, right? Is
Yeah,
it
like
where's the one where they're eating his brains, right? Oh,
that
that's
was in
Dante. He's actually
yeah,
Dante there, right?
he was. Yeah, because he goes, I'm not supposed to be here today. That's another one that got really fucking old, you know.
Yeah, Jason Mewes ends up doing the Charlton Heston thing. God damn you all to
Yeah.
hell. Where he's on the beach. I think that's Jane Silent Bob Strike Back, if I'm
I think
correct.
it is
I think
Strike
it's Jane
Back.
Silent
Yeah,
Bob Strike
I'm
Back.
pretty sure it is. Yeah, yeah. All right, so
Oh,
it's
can't wait to talk
my
about that movie.
number 8, right?
You're number 8, buddy.
All right, my number 8 is most recent, the 4:30 movie. Really like this movie. Great PG-13 comedy. I just rewatched it
Yes.
yesterday for this. Great movie, love it. I mean, it's a big surprise, like you said before. After Jay and Silent Bob reboot and Clerks 3, which I both like. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy those movies, but after just seeing them rehash all kinds of old shit, it was good to see something fresh. But even this wasn't fresh. This is him telling his story of how he got his start and with his love of movies and how he like became a writer and all that stuff. So it is treading material you've heard him talk about before, but in a different way. Like it wasn't tied to the Askew
No,
universe
it's
at all or anything.
yeah.
You know, it was just its own thing, and it was really good. Like all young new actors for the most part. You know, you got some faces in there, but the main cast was like you really didn't know them from anything. You know, yeah, I enjoy it. I really like this movie. It has the vibes of the older movies. It gives me like Clerks vibes and Mallrats vibes. You know, when I watch it, just a little more cleaned up.
Yeah.
It's PG-13, but even for PG-13, there is some risque shit in this movie. You know, but I really like the 4:30 movie.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's a great one. I really enjoy that movie.
I was wondering where that was going to be on your list. Here we go.
What was that? What was that thing when they had pocket bacon? The mom was making pocket bacon from the Bring to the Movie.
Oh, with mayonnaise?
It's just a pile of
put
bacon
mayonnaise
with
on it?
mayonnaise. Like in foil. Like everybody
That kid
wanted
keeps
some. Everybody's
getting-
like, let me get a piece. They're all eating the pocket bacon in the theater.
The kid keeps on getting kicked out of the theater for being like a little pervert.
Oh, that was my favorite part when he's in the bathroom and he looks up at the thing. He's in the bathroom hiding
The drawing.
bacon. Yeah, and he sees the drawing on it. It says sex
Look
poo.
at-
And it's got like some cartoon woman like bending over taking a shit. And he's like, sex poo. And he's like beating off to it.
And then they kick him out of the theater.
Oh, I didn't get them out of the theater. Oh, the first time I saw that, I was fucking dying. I couldn't even breathe. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah. The best is where he can't read lips through the window, right? He's like, I'll meet you out back.
Yeah. It's
You know who that kid made me think of?
Exactly.
I just watched that again. The kid made me think of John Connor's friend in Terminator 2 at the arcade with the mullet. I don't know why that kid makes me think of him, but
Sam from Different Strokes.
oh, same actor. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh God,
I can't think of his name off the bat right now. If anyone knows in the chat, feel free to throw it up to Danny Cooksey. I remember this, Danny Cooksey, because he had a rock and roll, like a little like rock and roll metal band briefly. There used to be a kid named Thomas McRockland, phenomenal like prodigy guitar player and shit like that. And then they formed a band, and that was the singer in the band was Danny Cooksey. I used to have the cassette. It was called Bad for Good.
Bad for Good.
Oh my God. Yeah, a bunch of kids. It was good music though, but
I'm interested.
They claim it wasn't written by him, but it was like the producer was Steve Vai produced the record, and he's like, I didn't write anything on here. Those were good fucking songs. I don't think those 4 kids wrote those fucking songs. You know what I mean? They definitely seemed like they were written by someone who had experience, and then they just played the music in the songs. But who knows?
Sean Clark just messaged us. He hasn't seen the 4th. Salute your shorts. I remember that.
Yeah,
he was in Sean just messaged you and I.
Oh yeah, cool.
Sean hasn't seen the 4:30 movie. He hasn't seen the 4:30 movie.
Yeah, let him know. He's got to check it out.
He's got to see that one. We'll do that later.
Tell him Bill and me say you got to watch it.
Yeah.
Favor, watch the 4:30 movie.
Everybody,
look out for sex poo.
This is I didn't even know it was his movie until I saw it like come out on video. I was like, "What?"
I remember asking you. I was like, "Have you seen the 4:30 movie?" You're like, "No, I haven't." I'm like, "Oh, you're a Kevin Smith fan. You got to see it. It's like it gives me old school Kevin Smith vibes, you know." And then remember, I hit you up. I'm like, it was like on sale on Amazon for like $7 or something on Blu-ray. I'm like, dude, and we both like grabbed the
Cheap.
copy like
Cheap.
immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, cheap on
Bucklick.
Blu-ray.
Buttnick. I always thought his name was Buttnick. No, and Buttnick, really? In this movie, 430
Buttnick.
movie, there's a
Is
movie
it
called
Buttnick the name of the movie?
Bucklick.
The
Bucklick.
Buttnick.
American version calling it
Butt
Buttlick.
click that the
They call
mom.
it Buttlick. And they're like,
Yeah.
no, it's Bucklick. And remember the poster, it's supposed to be like Fletch. All the font looks like Fletch.
It's
It looks
Fletch.
like Bucklick.
Buttlick.
And he's holding
Yeah.
all the
The credit
cards up,
cards.
just like the poster. Yeah. It
Yeah.
looks just like, it's supposed to be Fletch, you know?
And Melody's mom's obsessed with it, right? Isn't that what the whole thing is? Like
Yeah.
Melody's mom in the movie's like all into this? Yeah.
Yeah, because they read the books
Oh,
together.
good.
They read the Bucklick books.
They read-
And they were supposed to go see Poltergeist 2 together, and then it wasn't playing there. And then they went separately to go see this Bucklick movie, and they ran into each other there. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's a good
They're
movie.
sitting right behind them.
Yeah, with Rosario Dawson.
A lot of when I come up to that, I'll have a lot to say. There's just a lot of connections to that movie.
All right, let me
So-
do my favorite characters real quick. My favorite character in
Yeah.
this movie, I'm not always a fan of this guy, but sometimes he's in something where he's really good. This is probably one of my favorite ones he's been in. Ken Jeong as manager Mike.
Yeah.
I thought he was fucking hilarious.
The Hangover films.
He's such a dick. He owns the movie theater, so he thinks he's like, I'm tied to Hollywood. I was just on the phone with. You know, he drives that car that looks like a souped
Your
up
mom keeps
Batmobile.
calling me.
Yeah. 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 His mom's Rachel Dratch. And like, I was watching the movie yesterday. I'm like,
Yeah.
she just looks like her name would be Dratch. Like, never has a name fit the way a person looks so well as Rachel Dratch. I don't know. There's just something about it. And then she's on that phone, like, talking, yes, like, she's such a Dratch. But yeah.
Remember,
Jason Lee was his dad, right?
Jason Lee, where he has to, I forgot what he forces him to say on the phone. He says something on the phone.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, you gotta say it. Yeah. Only scene for Jason Lee. The only scene for him. But okay, I'm really interested. Oh man. Drum roll for the side character. I'm really wondering.
Okay, my favorite side character was the emo usher.
Okay.
You thought it was going to be something different, obviously. I'll wait and see when you do yours to see.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just cracked me up.
I think you would know
yesterday. And he's like, just the way he launches into that speech and what he's saying and stuff like that, so they could distract so his friends can get in. But then when it shows him the second time, or it might have been the first time, when he tells him there's someone shit in the urinal, you got to go clean it out. And then he's walking away, and he's like, probably was you. And then he walks away, he's like, throws his shoulder, like, man, like just the mannerisms he did in it. I was fucking cracking up. And then when it showed him the second time, they're like, someone just hit his car. He's like, he's all celebrating. He runs out
that's when he goes. He goes, the usher. Yeah, that's right. This is R-rated. You can't get into it. Everything sucks.
Yeah,
you suck.
Yeah.
Suck.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. I get it. Yeah. So we're on to what, number 7 now?
No, we're at top 7.
Okay, number 7. We've already said it. You've said it before. Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Still a lot of fun. Yeah. I didn't get to finish my repeat watching it. I've seen it a few times, but I was rewatching it again today, and I pretty much just left off where Harley Quinn Smith is interrogating Jason Mewes to take them to Hollywood, her and her friend to Hollywood. Yeah. And that's in Chicago there, after he finds out Shannon Elizabeth has a wife, played by Rosario Dawson.
Yeah.
That whole sequence, like at the house there in Chicago. He's like, I got to get out of Chicago.
Yeah. Boo-boo kitty fuck.
But I think kind of when you talked about Clerks 3, this kind of falls in that category a little bit where you're kind of redoing it. This is very resembling Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. There's a lot of very similar things that are going on in this movie.
It's like the same, but just slightly different. So like a reboot would be.
Slightly different.
Yeah.
Different jokes and everything. Like, I tell you, Silent Bob, because of the phone, he's using the phone to talk and putting pictures. Like, remember, he puts the eggplant on the phone to show the lady at the checkout, the girl at the checkout counter at the movies.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's an eggplant."
Yeah.
But then the manager, who's played by his real life wife, it's like, "You come with me, sir." She
Yeah.
drags him into the bathroom.
Yeah.
So Silent Bob
And,
is my favorite character in reboot. And oh god,
okay.
you're so right about the side character. Fred Armisen as Merkin, just his tone. Like obviously for a wrestling standpoint, I really wanted to put Chris Jericho as the cult leader because that whole sequence as the cult leader is good.
Yeah.
And Chris Jericho, you could love or hate him. Even if you don't watch wrestling, he's pretty damn cool to me. So
Oh yeah.
but yeah, I'm gonna go with Merkin as well as a side character. He just with with the taters in the car. Oh god,
The hater
yeah,
tops. He's got an oven
good
right in his
stuff.
dashboard.
Oh, I thought I smelled that. Oh god, yeah. Oh, good stuff.
All right. Well, my number 7
Okay, you're
is Dogma. You got the nice super special DVD edition when it first came out. From what I hear, this thing was highly sought after because you couldn't get this movie at all for years. I think it's finally coming out. Yeah, you got same one? Yep, same one.
Yep, same one.
Except yours looks sealed.
Chainsaw Bob signed this.
Plastic on it or something? Oh,
I have plastic on it for the autographs. See, because
there you go. I didn't know it was
Chainsaw Bob
signed.
signed
Yeah.
this.
Nice.
He always signed it under
Very
the
nice.
what's the little shit monster, right? The shit demon, right?
Yeah, the shit demon. What is it called again? I can't remember.
It's gonna bug me.
I'm sure Adam knows.
Somebody in the
What's
chat
the
if they
shit
know.
demon called? Adam or Michael know. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form, but I grew up Catholic, so this is like, I understood everything in the movie. I get it. I remember my stepdad even he watched this movie. He goes, oh, I saw that movie, dog. I'm like, really? He's like, he doesn't watch stuff like this, He goes, yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I'm like, really? I'm like, have you ever seen that guy's other movies, Kevin Smith? He goes, no, I don't know. I go, Clerks, and he's like, oh, I heard of it. And I go, yeah, it's that guy, Silent Bob. He goes, the guy who doesn't talk in the movie? I go, yeah, he's the guy. He's the director of all these movies. He wrote them and directed them. He's like, get out of here. I'm like, yeah, that's the guy, So, but yeah, this movie, I mean, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I remember when it came out, I saw it in the theater. I loved it. Jay and Silent Bob on a big epic adventure. At the time, this was like, it seemed like it was his biggest budget movie. It had a lot of big stars in it. A lot of big stars. Just go through Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Linda Fiorentino, Salma Hayek, Jason Lee, Jason Mewes, Alan Rickman, Chris Rock. It just keeps going because then you got even little side characters and stuff. Yeah, and then you got my favorite character, or what? My favorite side character in the movie. My favorite character in the movie is Jason Mewes. Every scene he's in this movie, he just takes control, and he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff.
When they first Linda Fiorentino realizes that they're the prophets that she was told would be.
Yeah,
and so they're in her car and they're driving, and he's. She's like, it just sounds like shit. The car. She's like, "What gear are you in?" Gear. He fucking blew the car out immediately. They just set off on their adventure. They're already done. Yeah, and then when she's like whatever, something just doesn't fall from the sky, and then Chris Rock falls from the sky. He's like, "Big titty naked ladies don't just fall from the sky." And he's looking. Like I still say
you
that.
Remember,
like
Linda?
Day. I was like, big titty naked ladies just don't fall from the sky.
You gotta love him though when he makes that bet, would you do us if it's the end of the world? And remember at the end of the movie, he's taking his clothes off. He's like, "You said it was becoming the end of the world."
You said if we were the last one, it's the end of the world, and it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
The Golgothan. Yes, thank you, Adam. The Golgothan was the name of the shit demon. Made of human waste.
I told you
who were crucified on the cross. Yes, you're right.
I told you when I was watching it last night that that's how I found out about the movie Crush Groove. He's like, when Ben Affleck and Damon were Is this like the time when
Yeah,
you made that bet? What was going to be the bigger movie, E.T. or Crush Crew?
yeah, Crush Groove.
Oh, good
Oh
God!
man.
So
So
you
my
got your
favorite
side
characters.
character. You said,
Yeah, my
yeah.
favorite character is Jay, and my favorite side character. He's not really a side character because he's in it more than just a couple scenes, but he is still kind of like in the background. But it's kind of like the whole reason for the movie. George Carlin as Cardinal was it Cardinal Glick. Oh man, I mean anything he's in, he's fucking gold. And he makes the Buddy Christ. That's where the Buddy
Oh yeah.
Christ came from. And it's been a Kevin Smith staple ever since then. As part of his thing. Yeah, just he's
Oh,
awesome in
God.
there. He's fucking putting and shit. And then it's like, he's the kind of guy who would bless his putter, which it worked. They were able to cave in Jason Lee's chest because he fucking blessed the putter. Yeah, so
Mhm.
I don't know, just yeah, it's a good movie. It's a lot of fun. It's a good like road trip movie. Good. It's like a comedy adventure. Alan Rickman, great in it.
There's Alan Rickman in
Selma
this too.
Hayek.
So random. I love it.
Salma
Oh,
Hayek
Selma Hayek. That's
dancing
right.
around in her fucking underwears is like probably the highlight of the movie for me. And she's dancing to New Edition. Candy girl, I'm my world. I can't hear that song ever for the rest of my life and not think about Salma Hayek dancing around a pole, which is fine with
Selma
me.
Hayek, right? Oh, I bet.
Yep.
Hmm.
Dogma's number 5 on Adam's list.
Oh,
Yes. So that is my number 7, Dogma from 1999.
yeah. That was. Remember, it was a big deal. We were all waiting for that to come out, right? And
Oh yeah, and you were
I
worried that
just
it wasn't
remember
going to
Kevin
make it
Smith,
because they were protesting it everywhere. All
the
the
protesting.
Christians,
And
yeah.
Kevin Smith went to go protest with people.
He's
If you remember
promoting his
hearing
own
about that, he
movie.
was out there.
Yeah, and he's asking, "Did you even see the movie yet?" No. Protesting something you haven't even seen.
Unbelievable. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're at number 6 here. Okay,
Yes.
it's a movie we just talked about that you had. The 4:30 movies where it falls in. I
Okay.
think this is ranked at this spot for me is because this was my life at that age. High school, junior high, going to see movies in the
Oh
summer,
yeah.
movie hopping. Oh God.
Oh, for
Oh, we
sure.
were big movie hoppers, and of course it was yeah. We all, at least the guy friends, we all had these situations where we were going to stay at the theater and the girl was going to meet us, and you go see a movie with the girl. Then after you just seen a few movies with the guy, it was just so many comparisons with me in life, like going to see just what happens in that movie. I love the girl that plays Melody in the movie. What's I don't have her name down. Shoot, I usually write it down. Man, the best like good, even though she's not the girl next door, but she had a great girl next door vibe. Very pretty, very
Mm-hmm.
funny. She really stuck out very well in the
Yeah, nice
movie. But
attitude. She had an
yeah,
attitude. Yeah. She had
a lot of
a
good
good way of
messages in
looking
the
at life.
film.
What's that?
She's just got a there's just a lot of good messages in this film here too.
Yeah.
You got the friend, the popular friend that like doesn't like him, like trying to like be friends with another girl, even though he's kind of doing some bizarre
Yeah.
things, like an
Right.
older girl, college girl in the back of the theater.
Yeah. I know. I know that was pretty risque for PG-13.
Oh my God, yes, heck yes. But you see that movie too, Bill, when you're watching it, like how small theaters were, some of them back then too. I was like,
Oh
oh my
yeah.
God, yeah, some
Oh
screens were
God,
pretty
yeah.
small.
Believe me, like I said, I used to
So
live right next to a movie theater, and I was there all the time. I walked there by myself on opening day. That was the first time I ever went to the movie theater by myself ever. It was opening day at Fort City Theaters, and Darkman was the day that the theater opened, and brand new. Like they always had Fort City Theaters, but they closed down the old ones and they opened a brand new like Cineplex one. And it was right. I looked out my bedroom window and I'm looking at the movie theater. It's right there. So I would just walk there all the fucking time and see movies. But that was the first one I ever walked to by myself and watched it by myself in the theater. Darkman, Sam Raimi. So I'll never forget that.
wow. And that was a big theater. I remember seeing the showtimes in the newspaper. It wasn't like 16 or 18 screens. It was pretty big. If I remember right, that
I don't know if it was
theater.
quite that many, but yeah, there was a lot more because there used to be two theaters in
Maybe
Fort
like
City. There was
12.
Fort. Yeah, maybe like 12. Yeah, because they had, like you said, the little ones like
Yeah.
that. They had the little side ones. Then they had some of the big ones. for like I saw Terminator 2 there on opening day and packed, and so I saw so many movies in that place, man. And I had a buddy that used to work there, and I told you before, my buddy Nikhil, the Indian kid we used to go to school with. He'd always say, "You want to go movies?" And then he had free passes. And we saw so many movies for free there. Drop Dead Fred, Curly Sue. You want to see Curly Sue? You want to see if looks could kill? Yeah.
It looks Richard Grieco.
Yeah. I saw it 2 days in a row because I saw it. My dad picked us up on that Sunday to visit with us, and we went to the theater. We saw If Looks Could Kill. And I knew that the Keel kid wanted to see it, but there was no other good movies playing that weekend that I wanted to see. So I'm like, let's go see that. So I saw it on Monday. He's like, so we're going to go see If Looks Could Kill? I'm like, well, I kind of saw it last night with my dad. He's like, man, he was all mad. Like, you said you were going to see it with me. And I'm like, I'll watch it again. I liked it. I liked the movie. So I saw If Looks Could Kill 2 days in a row.
And I highly doubt this is somebody you don't know what happened to him, right? This is not somebody you probably lost touch with, right?
Craig Gonzalez finally chiming in. 14 screens, Ford City 14. Yes, you're right. It was called Ford City 14. Yes.
And I believe it was a General Cinema, right? Weren't they General Cinemas?
I believe so.
Or
I
no?
think so. I'm pretty sure it was General Cinema.
Yeah.
Yes. It's crazy. I lived next
Before
to
it
the fucking
became
thing for years, and
AMC.
you know more about it than I do. I just went there all the time.
I told you I read the showtimes in the newspapers. It was a lot of fun to see.
Every single time, because that's what my dad did with us. So, like, we only saw my dad on Sundays when we were kids. So, we'd either go to the zoo or we go to the movies, basically, or we go to his apartment, and that was it. So I was like, I always tried to go to the movies as much as possible. Like, I got to see a movie almost every week. So I would always pull the paper out. I'd look at all the theaters. Look at. Mark them all. All right, well, this one's playing at this time at this place, or we could see this one. So yeah, I'd always had like a list. And they just looked at me. After a while, my dad and my brother just looked at me. What are we going to see this week? Like, I just picked the movie every time,
There's another thing on the bingo card I didn't have.
What's
having
that?
a friend that got mad that you saw If Looks Could Kill.
I saw It Looks Could Kill because we didn't see it together. And I saw it 2 days in a row.
Yeah. What? You're like, I'll see it again.
And I know we're not talking about that movie, but my favorite character in that movie was the lady. And she had the whip necklace, which you grab it, she would turn into a whip and shit. She was the principal from Kindergarten Cop. How do you?
Yeah, the little lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like all excited.
Remember? And they kicked her out of the helicopter at the end of Looks Good. And she like latched on. She was like hanging like over the burning building. That's actually
I just remember
movie,
Richard
Grieco's
Kill.
It's like a good it's not a spoof movie, but it's a good play spoof on the James Bond films and shit like that, spy films. But it's done well. It's like everyone else in the movie is like a great actor. Like Richard Grieco's okay, he's fine. He's Richard Grieco. You know what you're getting. But
he's Richard
everyone
Grieco.
else in the movie is like playing it like as serious as they fucking can. It's good.
The glasses in that, though. Remember, he's got the glasses that can see naked ladies. Oh, God. We got so taken off track here, Bill. What were we doing? I'm so sorry. Okay. Characters, the 4:30 movie. So, yeah, Melody, the female lead, the girlfriend, the to-be girlfriend, if you want to say it that way, maybe. But the side character I thought you were going to say, Bill, and it's because it's wrestling related, Major Murder. God,
Major Murder.
Major Murder.
Yes. That is a great scene when and Jeff Garman, the guy from Yoga Hosers, is playing like the Mean Gene part.
Yeah.
And he's taking it out seriously.
Yeah,
so what do you mean, Bob? He's like interviewing him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's all tense with his voice, and then you hear his regular voice, and he's like this harmless fella.
Yeah. Oh, my wife, we like to hang out and do this and that. Yeah, he doesn't sound like him at all. Yeah, that's great. Hey, Mike. Cool.
Anybody
you grew up in the
hasn't
same
seen
neck
it.
of the woods. Mike knew Ford City. He said he used to ride their bike there to go watch movies at Ford City. That's awesome.
Nice.
You're from the hood.
The hood. The south suburbs.
We always called that area
South
Midway.
Suburbans.
Yeah, Midway Airport was right up the street,
Sure was. Okay. So, yeah, you're at your number 6, bud.
All right. My number 6 Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh, I love it. I understand.
Like I said, I saw this in a theater opening weekend, and I was kind of disappointed with it when I first saw it. I'm like, for me, this is like the first time where it felt like he tried to go really Hollywood. There were so many cameos in it, and every time there was another cameo, I was like more and more pissed off. Like, man, it just feels like he's trying to get everyone he could. Like, he made it to that status of Hollywood where he could just have as many people as he wants, and he is having as many. And I just didn't like it. I didn't care for it. But with each repeated watch over the years, I liked it more and more to where I really enjoy this movie now. It's a great zany fucking comedy. Will Ferrell's great in it,
Yep.
as the park ranger. Yeah, I really enjoy this movie now. I mean, clearly it's my number 6 on my list. So many great jokes. Mark Hamill is the cock knocker. There's a lot of good shit in this movie.
The sheriff, Judd Nelson plays the sheriff, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Or
Let's
he's
go
the sheriff.
cornhole as
Let's
an
go
inmate.
cornhole. So's the drunk.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was, a drunk. Yeah.
Go cornhole, so's a drunk. Anyway, sorry.
My favorite character in the movie. Is Jay, Jason Mewes again. I mean, he's just it would be Jay and Silent Bob, but Silent Bob doesn't do shit. He just reacts to shit. He's funny as fuck too, but Jay's the one saying all the shit. You know what I mean? So I would say Jay and Silent Bob if I was going to pick 2 guys, but it's Jay because he's the one saying all the shit. But yeah, you find out there's people talking shit about him on the internet. They're gonna kick everyone's fucking ass. Oh, it's so great. That's like when the internet was first really getting in mainstream, and everyone, it had been out already for a while, but this is when more and more people had access to it now. So it was like, moviepoopshoot.com, just they click on Bart's and ass.
Like, how about the fucking Scooby Doo the crew, right?
Yeah.
With the shaggin' wagon.
Yep. And then
I give some
Sean
doobie
William
snacks.
Scott too. It was hard to leave Sean William Scott out. He was almost my best side character with his guitar. You little boy.
His hair.
But yeah,
and his
hair.
braces.
But my favorite character is Jay. My favorite side character is Tracy Morgan. That brief scene he's in where he's the drug dealer when they first get to Hollywood. And he's like, crack, want some crack? He's like trying to he's trying to sell to him, but not just come up, hey, looking for some drugs. He's trying to like as they're standing, crack, want some crack?
I don't know what the fuck you said, little kid, but you're special.
Yeah, they have their fucking the union for drug dealers.
Oh, their IDs.
Shit. A local.
The union.
Yeah. So he's like my favorite side character. I mean, there's so many. Dietrich Bader as the security guard's great. There's a lot of great side characters in this movie. This is one of those ones where there's a ton. There's way too many to choose from. But just to this day, anytime you see Tracy Morgan, me or my wife, the second you see him, you just go, crack, want some crack?
Oh, that's good.
Wow, Strike Back was one of the first 2 DVDs that Mike ever bought. Awesome. On my list,
oh, okay.
I'll be showing you my first DVD that I ever bought was also a Kevin Smith film. So I'll show you that. It's coming up on the list. All right, so that was my number 6. So now we're officially in the top 5. We're in the home stretch.
Top 5, baby. Top 5. Yeah, number 5, baby. That's where my dogma comes into play here.
Okay.
This was anybody that was a fan of Kevin Smith at the time, it was you were anticipating this movie, and then it was the early stages of the internet, and you were finding out a bit more who was going to be in the movie, and like this sounds like this is going to be pretty damn good. And remember, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon became big stars, even though they had done some stuff early with Kevin Smith, but like they had just gone out and done their own thing, and for them to return and do this movie, that was.
It was their Good Will Hunting that sent them, made them like major mainstream actors. And I remember they had already written that movie before this, because I guess while they were on set for this, I think it's when they were on set for Dog. It might have been when they were on set for Chasing Amy, because remember Matt Damon played in that for a second. He was one of the comic book guys with Dante,
Yep. Small role.
It might have been then, but I remember I hear listening to Kevin Smith tell a story where Ben Affleck gave him the script for Good Will Hunting and said, check this out. This is something me and Matt have been working on. And he read it and he's like, oh my God, this is fucking genius. You know what I mean? And then it got picked up and they made it into, it got made and that was it. They were fucking off and running.
Gus
man.
Van Sant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that in?
Yeah.
Was that in this movie? Was that in Reboot or not Reboot? In Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, where they're like they did Good Will Hunting 2, hunting season. Remember? And he's like, "What do you think about them apples?" And
That's in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah,
that's Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
And then that Gus Van Sant.
Yeah, because remember
they're counting his money. Whatever.
Yeah, remember Ben Affleck, you're the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Yeah,
he goes running past them in the security.
And after watching all these Kevin Smith movies in a row again and hearing that a bunch of times in the movies, you're the bomb in Phantoms, bro, or Ben Affleck's the bomb in Phantoms. I want to watch Phantoms again. It's been a million fucking years since I've seen Phantoms. I don't even really remember it.
Oh, I believe it's directed by what's his name who directed Halloween 6. So
yeah. See, I remember Phantoms came out around the same time as The Faculty, I believe. And I always liked The Faculty much more than Phantoms. I really don't remember Phantoms.
I think The Faculty's a sleeper movie. Faculty's really, I think it's really good.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that in many, many years. And like maybe a handful of years ago, I rewatched
Joe Chappelle.
Yeah, it was
Joe
really
Chappelle
good.
was the director's name. So,
and with Robert Rodriguez too, right? Didn't he have something to do with The Faculty?
I thought he directed it, didn't he?
Or maybe he direct it? Okay, maybe he did. Maybe, like I said, it's one that I haven't watched that many times, but the last time I watched it, I was like, this is a good fucking movie. You know, in the 90s, remember when horror movies were coming out? It was kind of like, well, maybe not for you. You were a little bit younger, but for me, I was, being right there with the slasher boom and all that. Like, I remember when the 90s came out, like, just movies weren't hitting the same. And there's a few that really did. Like, the first Scream was like, it was a little breath of fresh air again, and I remember like The Faculty being one that was like, this is kind of cool, like I could dig this, but it was like the same thing with the floating heads fucking poster where everybody was in the movies on the poster, and it just had that stink of 1990s on it for me, and so
it was always Miramax or Dimension.
Yeah, now that it's like years later and you go revisit some of these movies, like it's not as bad as I thought it was back then. Like it's a much better movie now that I'm watching it with fresh eyes and stuff. Like Popcorn, like Popcorn, same thing. I just picked that up on Blu-ray, and back when it came out, I was kind of like, And the last time I watched it, I was like, it's actually a pretty good movie.
It was Robert Rodriguez. I just looked it up. So
okay,
good call on The Faculty.
Yeah, Chris Rock as the director was great. Yeah, there's a booger in there, ain't it?
Yeah, just
drink it, white boy. Drink that booger flavor, or whatever he says.
Oh, remember the assistant? It's Jamie Kennedy. Remember that's his ball spot right there.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, by the way, did you watch? I never really listened to his podcast or watch his podcast. Did you hear his 45-minute spiel about the whole thing with the fan at the the Matthew Lillard panel?
No, I didn't. I saw it on there, and I've been meaning to watch it. I haven't gotten to it yet.
It's a good listen. So
I gotta check it out.
Because he's high almost all the time. You heard him talk. So
I'm glad you reminded me of that, because tomorrow my plans are I have so many videos I have to catch up on editing. I got the Gobbler's Knob when I went to Groundhog Day sites. I've got the stuff from today. I'm still trying to wrap up another Opposite Reflect. I got it. I'm editing, and I like to have shit in the background while I'm working on graphics and stuff. So some of these like that'd be a good one to throw on in the background and listen to while I'm working on it.
Good call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where were we? We're left.
Oh,
Dogma, favorite characters. That's where the Metatron, Alan Rickman. Everything I see Alan Rickman, he kind of steals it for me.
He's great in it. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
He's great
in
it.
Probably not a popular decision. I just remember people thought it was dumb and silly, but she doesn't even speak. The side character, we'll give it to Alanis Morissette. And God, it was so random. It was so random. Oh man, remember how weird that was? It was like, really? Okay.
I know.
You know what? It worked for what it was.
Doing like handstands against the tree and shit. But she did speak once, right? And she blew up Ben Affleck's head, right?
That's right. Yes. Oh God. Yeah, there you go.
Was it in Reboot? What movie was it where Matt Damon? in the theater by himself. Like he's still alive, because he got drunk and shit and just did his thing.
Oh yeah, he's
But
talking to the camera. That's right.
yeah, he's like
Yeah.
in a movie theater and shit. He's like, I'm not in Wisconsin anymore, but I'm still here on Earth. Wisconsin. I go to Czechoslovakia.
It's like going to Wisconsin. Okay,
I
I'm
got
gonna
the
get a
shit kicked out of me once in Wisconsin.
If you're gonna be doing your next one, I'm gonna go get a refill if that's okay. So
Yeah, go get a
start talking
refill.
away.
Go get a refill, and I'll see what's going on in the chat here.
That's the spirit.
Strike Back number 10 on my list. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the first time I saw Strike Back, I was not a fan at all. Like it was my worst Kevin Smith film. There was only 5 Kevin Smith films out of it. But on each watch, it's gotten fun. Like once I realized what it is, like Mallrats was a zany comedy. It did have some heart in it, but overall it was really fucking zany, a lot of stuff in it. So after he made Chasing Amy, which was a drama basically with hints of comedy here and there, it was basically a drama movie. And then Dogma was like an adventure with comedy. When he went back to slapstick comedy for me, it was kind of like, like I was really going with the momentum of the last 2 films. So I think that's probably why I didn't like Strike Back the first time. And again, all those cameos, everything, it seemed like Kevin Smith just trying to be these fucking famous people. But like I said, with each repeated watch, I like that movie more and more and more, where it's up to number 6. But we're not far off number 10, number 6.
Yeah. Okay.
First DVD I bought was The Ninth Gate. I don't know why. Wow, I can't remember the last time I've seen The Ninth Gate.
That movie was rough.
I don't even remember it. I just remember watching it. I have seen it once when it came out. I rented it when it first came out, and that's probably the only time I ever saw it.
Good old Johnny Depp. Yeah. Ooh. I remember we got a lot of copies when that was working at Blockbuster at the time. All the stores got many copies of that movie, which was so weird. I was like, why?
Well, I remember when Hollywood Video, we used to have a Hollywood Video right next door here. And when that movie Bats came out, I remember going over there and renting it with Lou Diamond Phillips. We walked back here, we turned it on. We didn't even get 20 minutes through the movie, and I said, this fucking movie's a piece of shit. And they had a policy in Hollywood where you could, if you're not, you could return it and pick something else out. So I'm like, I know, we're home, we're here. It's right next door. Fuck this movie. I rewound it, popped it out, walked back to Hollywood. I'm like, I go, this movie sucks. Can I use the pilot? It was the first time I ever did that, where I didn't like a movie so much, I returned to get another one. And the girl working the counter was like, that thing is only supposed to be for old movies, not new releases. But I watched this movie too. It does suck. So go ahead and pick out anything you want. So I'll always remember Bats is the one movie I returned to Hollywood and picked something else out.
I don't even know if I ever. It sounds good, like why I wouldn't have. So.
Yeah. Well, I just thought it was on one of those shows I watched. I think it's so bad it's good. Where they watch like bad movies, but they're like, they're terrible, but they're so terrible. There's like funny. I think it was one of the ones they just watched was Bats.
Yeah. Bats.
Adam says Blockbuster is where he bought the Ninth Gate DVD from. Brett probably sold it to you.
You probably bought it, Adam, for like $2 or $3. They got so cheap because they had so many copies. You know what?
Yeah.
I thought you said Bats. You're talking about Bats, like yeah. Oh, I've seen that movie. That was horrible. That was god awful. Yeah, Lou Diamond. That was bad. Where he's a sheriff, right? Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I made it maybe 20 minutes into the movie, popped it out. Fuck this.
This movie sucks. She said
it movie blows. She said, "Yeah, I saw it. It does. Pick out whatever you want."
The sticker is still on it. Yeah, Adam. I bet you it's a red sticker too. Oh God, I have a nightmare. I still have nightmares of those stickers in my head. Sorry, still got some.
Hey, next year at Flashback, Adam, if you can make it, you got to come up and introduce you to Brett. We're always there together. So.
Oh yes, it'll be a lot of fun, and it's always there's always something interesting happening.
Adam's a fellow film guy. Like anytime I see him at parties and stuff, where all we do is just sit there and talk movies the whole time. So
talk film. That's awesome. We all
All
have
right,
those people in
so
our lives. Yeah, it's
that
good.
was my number. What was that? Your number 5? I did my number 6. Yeah. So that was your
That
number
was my
5,
number
right?
5, sir. Yeah, that
Okay.
was my number 5.
All right. On to my number 5. You did your characters too, right?
Sure did, sir.
My number
Yeah,
5,
got yeah.
Clerks 2. As
Off by one.
on these rewatches, Clerks 2 has moved up even higher on my list. Each time I watch that movie, I like it more and more. And this last time I watched it, I was laughing my balls off for the whole movie, man. My
Oh
favorite
God,
character
yeah.
is Randall. Randall is just better than ever in this movie. He's got his
Yep.
little crony Elias following around. All he does is rip on him.
Yep.
My favorite side character. Now, at first I was telling my wife yesterday, one of my favorite guys in the movie about Lord of the Rings, and he's talking about, well, that movie sucks and blah blah
Yes.
blah, and all they do is walk, the whole time. Um,
There's
and
only one
Elias is getting
return
all
of, and
pissy.
it's the Jedi, right? There's
Yeah,
no return of the
yeah, yeah.
king.
And
Sorry.
and Elias is all pissed off, so he's at the register working, and he's kind of mumbling to himself. He's like, one ring. And the other guy's like, one ring to bind them. And they're having that speech together, and he's going up, and then he throws up because he starts talking about them like being gay together or whatever. And
Yep.
I like that guy, like we reference him all the time, that guy, because he looks like someone we know. We call him his cousin. Like,
We
but anyway, but he's not my, what were you gonna say about him?
No, I was gonna say Lisa and I saw him in Vegas at Caesars at a craps table. I
That
forget the
guy?
actor's name. Yeah, or like it was right after Clerks 2 came out too. Should I go talk to him? Like, nah, let him be. So he had a group of people with him. Yeah,
Are you there? You went out for a second, and now I don't hear you.
yeah. You disappeared for a second. I don't know what happened to
You're
you.
very quiet now. Damn it.
Now you're very quiet too.
Sign.
Yeah, I turned up my phone. I don't know what
You're
happened,
like
sir.
super quiet now. Does anyone hear Brett? Did he hear me?
I can hear you, but it's much lower now. That sucks.
It just did like the buffering thing, like it's loading. Now I can barely hear you.
Hmm.
Now you're frozen. Shit. Yeah, Brett's frozen. Bill's quiet. Now Brett's back on.
I'm back on. Yeah, I was charging my
Still
phone.
can't hear you. You know what?
You
We
can't hear
still
me,
have.
huh?
We're only in our top 5 here. I looked this up because this happened last time on the last show. Right about the same time frame too. Right at about 2 hours.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to drop off this stream and fire up a new one real quick so we can finish our top 5. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be in a separate stream. So I apologize, but that's the only way you can correct it on YouTube. Is so basic. So I'm gonna drop off for a second. I'll re-add you, Brett. It might take me a minute. Please, everyone,
Yeah.
hold on. We got our top 5 here. We're almost there.
And it should go quicker since they're all close to the same. So,
Let
yeah.
me see if I can do this right quick. Shit.
Hey, Bill, can you hear me? No?